You know, over 100,000 students have participated in Honda Campus All-Star Challenge over the past 26 years, and the HCASC NCT player alumni number in the thousands. So we are proud to recognize the achievements of our distinguished player alumni and induct them into the HCASC Alumni Hall of Fame. This year we have 3 inductees, so Tom, could you please help announce that?
Our first honoree has taught composition and literature courses at several universities and is the author of Getting Hair Fixed, Black Power, Transvaluation, and Hair Politics. She currently serves as an editorial team member for Teaching Tolerance, a project established by the Southern Poverty Law Center in 1991, where she helps to craft and publicize anti-bias education resources. This 4-year HCASC player obtained the Bachelor of Arts in English from Alabama State University and the Masters of Arts in English from Auburn. She serves in community medical centers, assisted living facilities, and with families in need in the Auburn-Opelika area. HCASC brought her second father, Dr. Yeha, into her life, and she has been a vital part of HCASC as a player and as an alumni volunteer. Please welcome to the stage a moderator of the Round Robin Games in the Bessie Coleman Division, Miss Monita K. Bell.
Congratulations, Monita. Thank you. Congratulations. We're proud of you. Surprise?
I was hoping I wouldn't have to talk, but I'm just really excited to be named among the illustrious folks who are already members of the Hall of Fame. And as LaDon and Miles were talking about the connections that have been made among folks who take part in this program, I was thinking about the fact that I am doing the work I do now, which I love, fostering love and empathy among students in our nation's schools, because a fellow ASU HCASC alum told me about a position that was open at the SPLC, and she said, "Oh, this sounds perfect for you. You should apply. And I didn't get it the first time, but they liked me, and I got it the next time. So I just love this program with all my heart. Dr. Yeha is like my second father, and the people here, the volunteers who I've known since I was 18 years old, and just the fellow alums who I've come to know over the years, it really is a family. It really is friends for life. So as folks have been saying already, yes, play hard this weekend, play with all you've got, but also form those relationships with the people that you're competing with and that you meet this weekend, because they really can affect you in ways that you can't even imagine years down the road. So thank y'all so much, I appreciate it.
Tonight's second inductee was the captain of his school's 1991 HCASC team and received the Unsung Hero of the Civil Rights Movement awarded by his alma mater. He is a leader in Durham CAN, that's Congregations, Associations, and Neighborhoods organization, which is one of the most prominent community organizations in the Triangle. He is the founder, pastor, and CEO of Abundant Hope Christian Church in Durham, North Carolina, and received the Master of Divinity degree from the Duke University School of Divinity. A frequent guest on National Public Radio's The State of Things, this community activist coordinated and led clergy efforts that brought historic change in the area of racially biased policing in Durham. He was featured in the New York Times for this important work. Please welcome to the stage North Carolina A&T State University Aggie, the Reverend Mark Anthony Middleton.
Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died. Yet with a steady beat, have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers and mothers sighed? Look around at the place for which our fathers and mothers sighed. Give yourselves a hand. Very quickly, I am honored beyond words. You know, this is could be the most dangerous place in America tonight, and it should be the most heavily guarded. With all this brain power in the room, America could be at a serious deficit if something happened tonight, but we believe God for protection tonight. Amen? Listen, historically, black colleges and universities exist because we were told no. We didn't choose their existence. Their existence was foisted upon us. But don't let that history define our current situation. Historically black does not mean currently relevant. I was reading on my flight out a book called Cultural Literacy by E.D. Hirsch. And I was fascinated by it because what it taught me is that we ought not just learn how to read, how to speak, but we need to learn all of that information that binds us together as a nation. And historically black colleges and universities are not producing asterisk citizens. The Odyssey at Harvard is the same at Howard. The Iliad at North Carolina A&T is the same when they're reading at Yale. We are preparing America's leaders, and you ought to give yourselves a hand for that. I want to thank Honda. I drive a Chrysler now, but I'm going to have to rethink that thing. I want to thank Honda for their incredible corporate citizenship, for putting their money where their mouth is. I want to shout out my alma mater, A&T, for giving me the foundation. And I want to salute every school here. We are all winners tonight, and our country needs us. I hope when we leave this place this weekend, we will be sacredly charged to not only have good times, but realize that we are walking on sacred ground when we're on these campuses. Our nation needs us. We might be historically black, but we are currently relevant. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Tonight's final Hall of Fame inductee is a four-year HCASC player from a South Carolina HBCU. He partnered with his brother, a Hampton University alum, to launch the first social network targeting African Americans. With millions of online subscribers, HBCUconnect.com is the first and largest online HBCU-related destination. The network has expanded to more than a dozen sites that provide content to a variety of media channels, including the nationally syndicated Tom Joyner and Steve Harvey morning radio programs. Additionally, he has worked with Toys for Tots for the past 12 years and served as an advisor to the HBCU Foundation, Inc., the fundraising and scholarship arm of his landmark web empire. A talented artist, next week he will unveil 8 of his paintings created in honor of his alma mater. Let's welcome to the stage the president of HBCU Connect Limited, general manager of Capsule Records, and Claflin University Panther, Daniel C. Moss.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening. Good evening. I must say I thought the award presentation was scheduled for a couple nights later, a night or two later, so I feel slightly underdressed. But I'm reminded of my friend Richard Reed and his Hawaiian T-shirts, and he would greet us with his Hawaiian T-shirts, so I don't feel terribly underdressed. Thank you, Richard. There he is. Thank you. Richard can probably attest, too, that after my 4 years as a member of Claflin University's team, my brother and I started HBCU Connect in 1999. And after my experiences at Honda Campus All-Star Challenge, as so many of you can attest to and will go on and continue to spread the word about, my experience as a part of Honda Campus All-Star Challenge was poignant. The relationships that I made, the spirit of competition. Not all of us can dunk a basketball or run a football down a field. And to celebrate the spirit of competition intellectually and academically among people who look like me and come from similar communities was especially poignant to me. So immediately after leaving Honda Campus All-Star Challenge, those years following, I began to reach out to Richard to pry him for ways that I could continue to support this wonderful program. And after relenting after several years, knowing that the opportunity would come, I finally received this wonderful invitation to be honored for my experience as a member of my team. I'm eternally grateful for the relationships, the encouragement that I received at every turn along the way with my participation in the program, and I'm completely honored. I want to thank everyone who was a part of this. Thank you very much.